Time to detect a park that I've detected numerous times, where hundreds of other metal detectors have hit at possibly the worst time of the year to detect, in some pretty cold conditions. So why do we do this? Because you never know. The next hole could be the one. Today I'm using the AT Max. I know, people, I know it's not a multi-frequency Equinox, but this is what I bought 5 years ago because at the time it was good, and I believe it's still good. There's nothing wrong with this for park detecting. It works fine. It has really good separation. So let's see what we could find. There's a little bit of chatter, so I took the sensitivity down 1 bar. I have my iron discrimination set to 43. Just a little bit below maximum iron discrimination, so I could still pick up small gold items if possible. So let's get to it. First signal, which was an 81, kind of like a dime in most parts, is this Lincoln Memorial. One good thing about the snow is that you always know where you were. Here's a quarter signal, mostly 85, a little bit higher. And pinpoint it. It's coin size. Yeah, it's going to be a quarter. And there it is. Here we go. This is a signal that most people would not dig. It was a 47, solid 47, maybe dipping up to 48, sounding like any little piece of aluminum. If this was ringing up that low, I'm going to have to guess that this could be made out of gold. Okay, there's no corrosion on this. Pow, there we go. All right, let me investigate if there are any proof marks on this. This is quite extraordinary on a cold February day. Well, I don't see proof marks on it. I am happy that it's another ring for my box. It's been quite a while since I've been able to get out due to the weather. And, you know, maybe I'll test this one. Sometimes they're not proof marked and they are precious metal. I'll give it a test just to see if it rings up as anything. But, man, on a cold day like today, I'm glad to find this. I'm going to keep looking for a little while longer. Been digging a lot of high tones in this park, more than what I remember last time I was here. Perhaps it hasn't been hit as hard as I thought it was. Although I'm not going to be showing all the high tones that I dig out of here. We'll do a roundup at the end of the video. It's a 2-ring day. This signal was a 65. And usually those types of midtones, they like to jump a little bit. Pull tabs and things like that. This did not waver. It was 65 every time consistently. And let's have a look at this. Could be gold in that range. Oh, it has some little bit of stuff in it. There was no way that this is going to be a, well, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have to investigate and then get back to you. Well, my impressions out here in the field is that this is not going to be made out of precious metal. I will have a closer look. I am excited to be putting 2 rings into the ring box, and I think I'm going to stick around for a little while longer. Okay, everybody, here we go. This was a solid 51, 52. Well, I guess if it's fluctuating, it's not really solid, but it was right in that range where you find a lot of 14-karat rings. And it's golden color, and there doesn't appear to be any erosion. I have not looked at, oh yeah, the Blessed Mother. This could be real. This could be the real deal. It has weight. I'm going to say that this is real before I even look at it. Let's see here. Ah, no, it looks like it says looks like it says stainless steel. But you know what? I'm all about the Blessed Mother. That's nice. And it has no erosion on it or anything. What a day. I guess this makes 3 rings today. Nah, not quite. All right, how did we do today for a cold February day? Not too bad. We got $6.55 worth of clad, 2 rings, and this necklace with a Virgin Mary pendant. So the first thing we'll do is take this ring, which I've determined to be made out of copper, and put that right in there. This one, I'm sure, is stainless steel. It's a nice looking ring. Must not have been out there too long. And there we go with that. So now we have 115 rings, and we're going to keep on going until that second box is filled. And we also have this Virgin Mary pendant. And I looked this up on Kohl's website, and that's where this is sold. And they're asking $40 for it. And it says it's on sale from $100. So that's a pretty long chain and not a bad item. You could see on the back, this is what I saw when I was doing the video. Where is it? Stainless steel. But I'm happy with it anyway. Good subject matter there. And what else? Yeah, I made a video a few days ago before this, and I didn't find anything except for this. And you have days like that some days where, you don't find a single Lincoln Memorial penny, and then you find a $50. Isn't that odd? So since it wasn't enough to make its own video, I thought I'd show you guys this. One final thought on metal detecting. When you're out there detecting, you need to balance your time with the amount of targets that you're digging. For example, today I must have passed up at least 25 or 30 like dime signals. Those are high tones, and I'm pretty sure they're dimes. They could have also been small silver jewelry. But sometimes the more holes that you have to dig, the more time it takes away from the time allotted for your metal detecting, treasure hunting, whatever. So you got to use that time wisely, which is why sometimes metal detectorists will do cherry picking and stuff. What I did today, I was looking for mid-tones because I wanted to see if I could pop some gold out. That's why I have so many nickels, because they show up like 14 karat rings. So things like this mid-tone, this stainless steel ring, it shows up like foil. So metal detecting is also about drawing inferences. If you are by a playground where kids rip the little foil caps off of their milk jugs and stuff, it's probably not very time efficient to dig all those. But if you're out in the middle of a field where people don't, typically sit down and eat and drink food and have candy bars or whatever, like wrappers and foil and stuff, digging a solid mid-tone like this, which I think this was like 47 if I could remember correctly, it absolutely makes sense because there's a higher probability it might be something good. So just a little food for thought on, how to go about metal detecting. And that is all I have for you. Thanks for coming along, and until next time, happy hunting.